Welcome to the Friday night edition of the Blitz Pickup. Listen, we talking combine day one and day two. We're gonna give some people that we think that may be moving up on the draft boards. Of course, we're gonna talk about, do we think Sonny Styles is generational after that performance? I would like to say this before we even bring up, the co-host. It's looked like my boy may be 2 for 2 the last two combines of these generational prospects. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into that as well. And then also, so more specifically, Sonny Styles, we're gonna see if this performance makes him a generational prospect and how high we will go in the draft, or in this draft. Are we picking them at 11, or is that a little too expensive for for us at the Dolphins based on the needs? But before I get into all that, you know what I'm saying, let me bring up my co-host. I don't know if I should call him Nostradamus or Lou or Lou. What's good, my brother?
Hey, Tone, what's good? But you know what's crazy?
Hey, talk to
You,
me, my
you,
brother.
you come out and you say he might be 2 for 2. Might.
Maybe now.
Did you see this man at the combine? Might.
Yeah. Nah, I am not gonna lie. He did his thing. Yeah, listen.
Hey, we'll talk about it here in a little bit. But shout out to the Styles family. I didn't even realize there was a. But that family, I don't know what the parents are putting in the food or the water over there in the
Yeah,
household. But them boys look like they different a little bit. You know what
I'm
I'm
talking
saying?
about 428.
Tone, that is insane, bro.
Yo, 428. Okay, anytime you get into the 4-2 range, that's a little different. You understand me? So, hey, man, I'm not mad at it at all. Shout out to the Styles family. You understand? Showing out. I think they may have stole the draft the day 1 and 2. Sonny stole day 1, and Lorenzo with that 4-2 stole day 2. So shout out to them. But hey, Chef Drew, I see you in the building. You know what I'm saying? What's good, everyone? How y'all tonight? Check your post. Fins up. I see G2 in here early. Yo, can y'all give us the latest y'all heard about the QB spot?
He's dying to talk
G2,
quarterback.
get out of here. Marino's GOAT. Shout out to Marino's GOAT. Fins up, guys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Marino's GOAT. Shout out to you for coming on home. If you know, you know. VC game. Vonjo. Hey, listen. Dang, I told y'all Tony might cancel tonight. Let me go check with HR and see what's going on. Hey, Vonjo, listen, man. Appreciate you, my brother. You know, if you know, you know. But hey, appreciate you. When I say my brother came through in a major way. He made it possible for me to say those 3 initials, if so to speak. If you know, you know. But
Yeah, well, I know one thing. When I first met Tone, he was outside. We outside. Now all of a sudden, a year and a half later, he in a gated community. Man, no, hell, I ain't trying to. We talking about that yak, dog.
But did you see Kenyon Sadiq? Rashad, a good brother. Before we even get into this,
Here we go.
if anyone talking about a tight end at 11, a tight end, bro, and he's a smaller tight end at that. Cool, he ran fast. Whoop-dee-dee. Whoop-dee-doo, I mean. You know, we seen fast tight ends before. He's not a what's the dude out of Brewer? No. The tight end over there in Las Vegas.
Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers. He's not a Brock Bowers. No, he might be way faster, but he's not like that. You know what I'm saying? What the name? Davis? What's the other Davis that played for 49ers? Yeah, he ran real fast too. I think he ran a 4.3. Like we seen this before, but not to go at 11. Like, come on, Rashad, chill. Greg in the building. Eli Stowers. Is it Stowers or Stowers? I think it's Stowers. Steve, that's what we were talking about, Steve. Y'all see Sonny Styles, brother, 428? Yes. Shout out to him. I mean, maybe he needed to tighten up with his skill set. So, he said Lorenzo is 6'1", 195. Okay. Sean say them boys was flying out there Concrete, shout out to Creed in the building. Hit the light on your way in. Yes, sir. Hit the lights on your way in. You know what I'm saying? He said, that's not what I said. I'm just saying, I'm just making sure. First tight end, 4-4 tight end in 16 years. He cool. That's cool. What's that tight end? It was a tight end that just jumped 43 too. Vernon Davis. Thank you. Shout out to you, Mr. Polk. Vernon Davis, that's his name. Sean say you tripping, Tone Sadiq is like that. Like that for what? Not for the Dolphins, is it?
Man, he Mike Gesicki 2.0.
Like, come on, man. Come on. Let's do. But listen, man, shout out to y'all in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way. Oh, that's his name. That was who he was. Okay. Appreciate you, Steve. So it was Stowers. Okay. But Lou, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into this. First of all, how you doing this Friday, my brother? You know what I'm saying?
Tone, listen, man, I am glad the weekend is here. It's been a long week. We got through it. And everybody's good over here on my end. How about you, man?
Hey, man, listen, as I said earlier, you know, shout out, I'm doing very well today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You part of a country club and all kind of stuff now. Yeah.
Had an amazing day. Y'all, you know, y'all can blame me. I may have a glass or two of wine today. You know what I'm saying? Switched over to the bougie side. Shout out. You know, if you know, you know. What they said. Flag on the play, unnecessary. Wait. Oh, okay, good. Yeah. He talking to Sean. I mean, not Sean. Well, maybe Sean and Rashard. But listen, man, let's get into the show, Lou. No, first thing on that's on the slate today. 2026 NFL Combine. Day 1 and 2. So, hey, before Lou, second question. I'm gonna let you have the second question off rip, so you can have that. You feel me? But can I start off with the day 1 and 2? Because I know you want to brag, you want to boast, you want to two. Already. So I'm gonna let you start off. You know, second question.
Do your thing, dog. Do your thing.
Can I start this one off? All right. So we got day 1 and 2 in the NFL Combine. The first thing I want to say, right, is I'm a little disappointed, and the thing that I'm disappointed, what I'm disappointed about is the amount of prospects that did not work out. I don't understand this. I mean,
that's
maybe
crazy.
It's too many. Like my top dog, who I was like, I'll trade down to go get, you know, Avion Terrell. He didn't run a 40. Now, he did the agility drills, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? He made it look effortless, by the way. Effortless. The switching left and right, like it looked effortless, but you didn't run your 40. I don't know. To me, that do you not have confidence in your 40, or you don't want to? It's mindset. I'm sorry. When I critique things like that, and it may be petty or whatever, however y'all feel about it, for me, it's mindset. If you like that, you're like that. Everyone was saying Sonny Styles was like that from the get-go. He went out there and proved it. He didn't say, oh, I did enough. He went out there and showed that. So I'm a little disappointed in the lack of participation for these. You know, it's like, come on, man. If you get an invite, and it's invite only, there's a lot of players that would love to get an invite that haven't got an invite that wanted to show the talent.
That's the biggest thing right there for me, Tone. It's invite only. So for these guys to get the invite, show up, but really not want to participate, you're taking opportunities away from maybe some other guys that are not getting that invite that would love to do all the things that you didn't, you know, those other guys ain't even participating in. So I'm with you from that standpoint. Absolutely.
Yeah, and at the very least, can you send them out and be like, hey, yo, I'm not going to participate in this. Let someone else get it. You know, get the opportunity. You know, there's a certain guys that haven't got the opportunity that we think could have benefit from showing off their skills. Like there's a few guys
1,000%
that benefited, you know, today off the combine. So I just wanted to start off with that, you know, saying that, you know, a couple of guys, Avion Terrell, I said, disappointed, like, and participate fully. You know, Keontae Scott, Jacoby Brown, like these are the two y'all late round selected. Why aren't y'all? The film, amazing, yes, especially Keontae Scott. Big hitters, show up being big games. But my brother, You got top 10. Listen, Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, they were top, at least top 10. Arvell Reese is slated to go like second or third overall. He still went out there and participated. And we already know what Sonny Styles done. And y'all not going out there? Mansur Delane, what are you doing, my brother? Jamar McCoy, this is a bad look for you. It's not going to help you stop. I think you should have learned from Will Johnson last year. He fell out the first round. And he was a top 5 prospect. Now, I don't know if they feel like it would have hurt more than it would have helped. I don't see it from that way or from that standpoint. However, when you have injury concerns and you've been out, how long has it been, Lou? Over a year now? And then your excuse is like you don't think your body is ready? That means you don't heal quicker at a young age. When you got guys that's in the league that's healing 8 to 9 months, but you've been out over a year. So I don't understand that. He was the number. He would have probably been top 3 prospect, not cornerback, not DB, top 3 prospect before that injury. I'm speaking of Jamar McCoy. That it's so, I don't know. To me, it's disappointing. I would love to have seen these people participate. And then again, Ruben Bain. They got your measurements, bro. I think nothing would have killed your draft stock more than the arm length, what everyone was out there saying. But then you don't go participate. That's not a good look. Akeem Messador, bro, you needed to raise your stock, bro. You needed to raise your stock. You was borderline, bottom of the first, second round draft pick. You don't perform. I don't know. Maybe the agents know a little something and the pro day would do it for them. I'm not sure. To me, that's being coddled. To me, that's you want everything to be perfect. And hey, listen, I'm not an advisor. I might be a personal consultant to my brother over here, but I'm not an advisor. I'm not an agent. So, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I might not know what I'm talking about. But for me, from the outside looking in, I think you would have benefit from performing at the combine. Because at the very least, right, and it's mindset, at the very least, let's say you don't perform up to your ability. You still got your pro day to prove, oh, look, he improved this, and that. Scouts understand that. And that could be a check mark on your behalf. Right? So I don't get it. Vondo say the combine did absolutely nothing to help. Yes, because he didn't exactly, Vondo, and he didn't even participate. So those, and then last but not least, especially when I'm looking at these guys and I want to see how they grade out Josiah Trader. What's going on, my brother? Why you didn't participate? These are your opportunities to come in, improve your draft stock. At least that's what it looked like from the outside looking in. And it's not a good look for me, right? But Lou, you have any thoughts about a couple of these guys that haven't been participating or, whatever the case may be? So Bain is soft.
As far as like what again,
like,
I agree with you. The guys that didn't participate, I'll give you a guy that participated, Tone. That and shout out to Dade, because Dade is the one that kind of said it a few weeks back. Ruben Bain did it not participating.
Yeah.
Do you? Again, do you think it hurt him more? And the question, I guess, because again, Dave's a Hurricane fan, you're a Hurricane fan, Tone. So I'll just ask you. Dave had the opinion of him not working out was a good thing because if he did, it was going to hurt him. I guess my question, Tone, for you is, do you think not working out hurt him or helped him?
For me, I'm speaking solely from a fan standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts me from the mindset. Because what I know Ruben Bain for, watching him, every time someone doubted him, guess what he did? Wrote that down. Okay, I'm going to prove you wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this right here, because I don't think, so for instance, I think people go in there and be like, oh, if he runs slow, that's a problem. Be honest with you, I don't think no prospect, scout was out there expecting him to go blow the doors away with running a 40. That's not even what his skill set is based off. When you look at Ruben Bain, you don't think about a speed edge rusher. You think about raw power, dominance. So at the very least, they looking at your squats, your you know what I'm saying, your what that is, bench press, things of that nature.
That's what I'm saying. I think he could have did a couple things. If you don't want to run, okay, that's fine. But he should have did some of the other
like the cone drills and all that. Come on, bro. Like,
yeah, I would have did that.
Shoulder bend. Sure. That's what I'm saying. He could have at least cherry picked it a little something. So it's just mindset for me. And y'all know my biggest thing. I will be a hypocrite not to call him out just because he's a Hurricane fan. And y'all know me. People that I'm fans of, I critique a little bit tougher. I'm sorry. That's just me because I expect more.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's just how I roll. So, yes, I believe he could have helped him out by not participating, maybe, possibly. But if you're going to participate in your pro day, what's the difference? It's just a closed-off, controlled environment. Which is, and I just, whatever it is, what it is, I just want to, voice my displeasure with the lack of performance, especially as a sports fan and a football first. The only combine I pay attention to is football. I don't watch hockey combine. I don't watch NBA combine. I don't watch them.
Now I see Kelvin in the chat, and Kelvin says, I think it hurts Mendoza as a fan. I don't know what the end, kind of as a fan. I don't really know what that means, Tone. I would say this to Kelvin, though. I don't believe. Wait.
It helps Mendoza draft stock because the last thing people last saw Mendoza winning a championship. People love to buy into the recency bias in the NFL.
Regardless of the fact, again, Mendoza is the number 1 overall pick. That's already signed, sealed, and delivered. Whether he does anything or not, it wasn't going to change that. All he could have did was probably hurt his draft stock. I understand why Mendoza didn't do it. Now, do I like it? No, because to your point, Tone, if you're like that, go out there and show it. But at the end of the day, it don't benefit him at all because it's not going to affect his draft setting. He's going number 1, regardless. So whether the Raiders make the right decision or not is one thing. But like from a draft standpoint, Mendoza wasn't going to better himself. All he could do is hurt himself, really, if he performed.
That's a possibility, right? And like I said, this is strictly from a fan standpoint. Because like when, was it Jamar Chase, the one that set out? He set out a whole year and he was like that, didn't have nothing to prove. I was like, I understand he's still gonna be a top 10, but this is strictly from a fan standpoint and a mindset of guys that I want on this team. I want people to go to that draft and speak and sound just like Sonny Styles.
Oh, 1,000%.
Asking for the responsibility, asking to be a leader, saying that's what he feel like he fits best. But we're going to say that for later. But, so now enough with the Debbie Downers. I will say this, right? And I got a couple of people up here, and Sonny Styles is a given. But I like what I saw from Anthony Hill Jr., Lou. Ran, when he ran his 40, I think that helped him out.
He's definitely one of the linebacker prospects that actually helped himself out by doing the work or doing the drills and stuff at the combine for sure.
Like Anthony Hill Jr., he got them measure those grades, and I'm like, okay, because I didn't know what he was expected to run, but a 4.51 point like
Mm-hmm.
0.2 up a 4.4 range.
Now the kid, his first name is slipping my mind right now, Tone, but the linebacker out of Texas Tech, Rodriguez.
Yes, Jacob Rodriguez.
I think that's another one.
4.57.
Tone,
Oh
that's
my
another one
God.
for me. I didn't think he was going to be that even fast. And I'm not saying 4.57 is fast, but for him,
yes, it is.
Again, I think it benefited him. Another guy, Tone, to add to your list. I think it benefited him by doing all those drills. He actually performed better than I actually thought he was.
Yes, and I'll guarantee you, I don't think right for a second what they would say him go. Well, however late he was in the draft class, I guarantee he improved about at least 2 to 3 rounds.
I would agree with that.
At least 2 to 3 rounds, for sure, for sure. If you tell me you're gonna give me that production, and the question was your 40 time, and you end up running, better than what you initially was thought to run, oh yeah, that's all you needed to see. For scouts to be like, okay, now he's grading. He already aced the test. Film aced it. Production aced it. Oh, you gonna go out there and perform like that 4.52? And remember, his first one was it was like 4.58. His first run. Then the second one he got down to 4.52. And I'm like, they thought he was gonna run like a 4.6 or something like that. That was for sure. I know he's probably gonna shoot up them draft boards by grading out like this. So that another one that to me just improved his draft stock. So those were the two ones that I felt like, okay, they did their thing from the linebacker standpoint. Now Jake Golday, right? He didn't run as fast as I thought he was going to be in a 4.5, like at least 4.58. He ran like a 4.62. I'm looking it up. Yeah, 4.62. Now remember, he's a converted tight end. I mean, edge, DN. Tall, 6'6", 4.62 though. I don't know. But I had him in the later rounds anyways. And these are just the prospects that I was looking at. I'm like, okay, I see something there that could be a possible, fit for us in the later rounds. Now, anyone else? Let me see. Anyone else stand out to you as far as linebackers?
What? As far as linebackers?
Yeah. Nah, right? I'm to make sure I don't miss none before.
Not really. Again, the guy that we'll talk about, obviously, here in a little bit, Rodriguez for me from Texas, Hill Jr., the guy you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Those are kind of the guys for me that kind of stood out.
Yeah,
watching them.
Yeah. Now,
those three specifically.
Now, question. Well, me personally, and this only strictly because these are the people that perform, right? But maybe in the later rounds. I'm not sure, but we're pretty set at D tackle, I believe. But I was surprised, the dude out of Penn State. I wrote his name down right when I watched him yesterday out of Penn State. Zane Durant.
Yep. Steve just mentioned him in chat, so for sure, Steve. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I see. Hold on. I got you. Shout out to Steve. Zane Durant got his Durant got his name on the board somewhere too. Yes, he did. Steve. Great assessment. Watching him like, oh, he wasn't on my radar. No, I'll be 100%. Was not on my radar. When I went there, I say, oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and write his name down. Right. I knew about Lee Hunter, but Lee Hunter didn't grade out good. He didn't do.
Yeah, it wasn't impressive.
His film is what's going to help him out. Everything that you need.
They. I don't know if he means if the kid's first name is Pitt or it's from Pitt, but Dade is saying Lewis ran well at 4.5.
Oh, the linebacker, yes,
linebacker Lewis,
yeah, the dude from Pitt, yep. Mm-hmm. He did. He ran well. And his film is pretty good too. His film is pretty.
It was all right. Yeah, it's pretty good.
So, but yes, Z Durant, I think he benefit the most. two guys that I was paying attention to. I didn't mention on here, but I was like, let me pay attention because you know what I like. I like to see and pay attention to if the defense, right? You have them top defenses. Let me see how their players translate individually to see if how much of an impact and if you grade out well. Both of the D tackles from Oklahoma, I think, at least solidified themselves as pretty good D tackles. Both of them, right? Grayson Holton and Dominic Williams. I'm telling you, if they want to take a fly, I don't know how far they're gonna drop. I don't know where they're projected to be, but I'm just telling you things that popped out when I was watching the combine, and I'm like, hold on, let me look at this guy, right? And shout out to big boy, what his name? D tackle from, well, I can't even give him a full shout out. Let me not give him a full shout out. But the man ran a 5.5, and I thought that big boy. Oh man, 5. What's his name? Caleb Banks. Let me go look. What's the official time? Let me see the official. 5.04. Running basically a 5 flat at D tackle when we thought he was one of the
big. That's moving for a big boy.
For a big boy, I say no. I ain't expect you to run that. You know. Now his issue is, Lou, when you put on a film of him, Caleb Banks, Lou, his good. It's man, you need him type good. Like I need him on my. His bad is like, how you go from this to this? It's not even bad. Let me not say the lack of consistency, and then the injuries. He go out there, run the 5.04, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he don't participate no more because of cleats. I'm sorry, Lou, but he was coming off a foot injury. I think it has more to do with that foot injury.
I would probably say that's a safe bet, Tom.
Not a good look. But I'm just saying, when I see big boy moving, I say, okay, he may have did himself something good, some good by running that. Someone will take a chance on him, and they may get a steal if they can keep him healthy. But keep an eye on him, Lou. If he can stay healthy, I'm telling you.
Are you thinking, so when you say later, obviously D tackles, you're thinking later rounds. Do you got like a specific round?
Me personally, I'm only pointing this out because they participated in the combine, but I'm not going D tackle with none of our picks this year.
Okay. All right.
You know, and if you want to, if they go on draft, you want to bring someone in, but I'm just not. We don't need it. I think if we all can agree, that is the one position that we don't need no one to bring. We got Zach Sealer, we got Zeke Biggers, we got Kenneth Grant, and Jordan Phillips. You have all of them. There's no need for us to go in here and D tackle, knowing the amount of needs that we need on this team. But I just wanted to, bring those to the forefront because they just jumped out on and to be two players. I was like, they may have added themselves on a couple GM's draft board, from that standpoint. Now let's start getting into some of these guys that we need to talk about. Minnesota Lane. Nah, I'm not even gonna talk about him. Didn't perform. Don't care. Jamar McCoy didn't perform. Don't care. But Lou, Colton Hood. Colton Hood may have solidified himself as a solid first round draft pick on Lou. I'm telling you. Like, if you watch him, he's physical. And I didn't point this point out. Imagine playing with Minnesota Lane and he's the top dog, and you still are able to make a name for yourself.
Absolutely.
Because you know what that means. Oh, they ain't testing him a lot, so you are going to get.
You're going to see a lot of
the target.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And all he did was made a name for himself. And I'm not mad if they draft him. Not obviously not at 11. But if they trade back and draft Colton Hood instead of Avion Terrell, I'm not mad at that, Lou.
Yeah, I would agree with that for sure.
Especially running that 4.4.
Hey man, there's a lot to like with Colton Hood. I mean, Tone, a couple of days ago when we broke down our corners, he was one of the guys we mentioned that. Again, that tape don't lie. And again, to your point, a guy that went to the combine felt he. I don't want to say he needed the combine, but a guy that felt comfortable in his abilities, and he went out there and earned himself some money. So, again, I think everything you said was some strong points, Tone. Colton Hood is definitely a guy that is very intriguing for the Dolphins, especially to your point in a trade back scenario for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I don't know if y'all can see that, but he's when you go in there and your RAS is your RAS score or RAS, however y'all want to say it, 9.3. That's up there, y'all. It graded out. He graded out very well. 9.3 or 9.6, one of them. I'm sorry, but he graded out very well. Very well. Yo, 40.5 vertical, right? 10.5 broad jump, right? Everyone, he's above average in every step, in every category. 1.5 10-yard split and 4.44. So he's in a lower 4.4s. But you want to know what stood out to me, Lou? See, Master Delane came in an inch shorter than what they said he was.
I know, that was crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
5'11" instead of 6 foot. Yeah.
Yeah, Cole Hood came as a legit 6 foot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm if we're looking at prospects and we're looking at needs, I'm telling you, if they do the ideal situation for us, if Sonny Styles isn't there, trade back. Trade back, get you a DB. I'm telling you right now. Because there's some in there. Now, if we could swing a DB in the later rounds, that's fine. Because there's a lot of young guys that I think made a name for themselves. So I'm not mad at taking in a Sonny Styles. And I'm gonna explain to y'all why a little later, but I'm gonna let Lou get all his shit off a little later. But because Dalen Everett, I don't know if you saw him, his stock rose too. Especially when he was doing the hip drill, you know, when they do the twist and the twist and twist and turn, and how fluid he was.
Mm-hmm.
I think he made himself some money. And watching it, right, and I always pay attention when they were saying, and you show in the big games. He's always showing up. You know, that grabbed my attention. I said, I got to go do some homework on him. I got to go do some homework on this young man. So coming in 4.4, running the 6, physical. Hey, the snippets they were showing, fighting through blocks, right? Making tackles. Oh yeah, you don't coach that. You that's mentality. I need that. You know, so if they go back there, and then last but most definitely not least, Lou, your boy Diego Pons, man.
D'Angelo Pons, Tone.
Oh, D'Angelo, yeah.
5'8" Tone. Dade is in the chat. He just said 43.5-inch vertical, dog.
Yeah.
And again, Tone, when he was running some of his drills, everything you just said, fluent coming in and out of his breaks, the way he's able to like just twist and just again, bro, we've seen like everything you've seen from D'Angelo Pons today, Tone, at the combine, it matches the film. You were just talking about Colton Hood, one of those dog, right? D'Angelo Pons is the same thing. He just, again, they put it in there. It's 5'8". That's really the only concern with D'Angelo Pons. But to me, Tone, he doesn't play like a 5'8" player. And showing that ability to kind of, again, a lot of people's question is, could he high point the football maybe against some bigger or taller receivers? A 43.5-inch vert, I think he answered a lot of questions. Again, Tone, D'Angelo Pons is a guy for me. Am I picking him at 11? No. And even probably not even in the first round, right? But later on, second, third round, something like that, if he's still sitting around there, absolutely. I'm looking at a guy like D'Angelo Pons that I would love to have on this football team. I can't even lie to you.
Yeah. And he didn't run a 40, so that's the I don't know what's up there.
Yeah.
But Lou, let me tell you something, and I know you the first one to bring them to my attention. Like maybe look close enough, look at this guy a little closer. When you go watch that man tackle, yeah, that's all you need to see. Just so what?
You talking about Pons?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's a complete dog, bro.
D'Angelo Pons. I saw this man light up a tight end. No rapping involved. You want to talk about carrying that? What do you like? 180 something, 185 or something, like 186.
Yeah, something around there.
You talking about carrying that 186 the right way? Oh my! The physicality, the competitive nature. He has everything that you would love out of a cornerback. And if you could get him late in the rounds, I don't care what nobody say. Listen, man. Listen, I don't care what no one say. He can make it happen. Physicality is his name. And as at a shorter guy at 5'8", you gonna tell me you're that physical? And you're looking to intimidate them people and inflict punishment on people? I'll take that every day, any day of the week.
Tone, what are me and you talk about the most when we're watching football and especially talking about players? We want the mindset, right?
Mindset.
Tone, if you're 5'8" and you're 185 pounds and you're playing the elite of the elite, you know what you have to have? That mindset.
Dog-like mentality.
You gotta be one of those ones, because you ain't the 6'1", 6'2" guy. You're the 5'8", 185 guy. How can you survive in that kind of environment the way D'Angelo Pons has been surviving? I'm sure it's been like that his whole life, Tone. He's probably been small ever since he's been playing football. And for him to be at this point, this stage of the game, that just shows you that the kid has the right mindset, the right makeup about him.
Man, that one, so those are the ones, at least from the DBs. They 1 or 2 that really stood out to me. I think Arvell Reese made himself he solidified himself as top 5 too. Even though Lou is more on Sonny Styles. Me personally, I'm more of a Sonny Styles guy, but he graded out good. The film is good. I think Arvell Reese solidified himself as a top 5 prospect. But with all that being said, all that is cute, all that is nice. We could talk about these people that rose up the draft boards all we want. But it was one star of the show, and that's day 1 and 2. It's one person that had everyone talking about and clamoring about everything he did. Not just 40, not just the broad jump, not just the vertical, everything. Every single thing. And my brother Lou, I'm gonna let you take this away. But Sonny Styles, that Caleb Downs character, I ain't even mention him. You know what? He didn't even perform in it. He didn't show up.
Oh, you talking about Mr. Mr. Generational?
Everyone was calling him generational. You don't show up. Now, Sonny Styles, Arvell Reese, people were talking about them as being generational, and the things that they've been doing, they went out and improved it. Now, if Cornell Tate go out and show up, because the D tackle showed up yesterday as well. I forgot his name, but he went to the combine. But Caleb Down, this Mr. Generational, this all to all my Caleb Down generational top people. Why didn't you go out there and prove it? Don't worry, I'll wait.
I'll just say this real quick. Nothing that you're even saying, Tone, but Crypto, you're a goddamn fool. Crypto talking about quarterback at 11. Bro, stop.
Yeah, Crypto. Crypto. That's why they put you on a late night show, Crypto.
Telling you, the best time to see Crypto talk about sports is late night while he's pouring concrete.
Like, bro, I'm sorry. You got, to me, mentality, mindset. I'm sorry. I keep the same energy. Nah, bro. I'm sorry. That's not, to me, that's not a good look. Sonny Styles. So listen, Lou. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be your segment. You know, I did all I could do with these, you know, these regular people out here. You know, some good, some regular, but that Sunny style generational question mark. Now, his performance. Do you think that's puts him in that generational conversation after his performance and after his production?
Well, again, Tone, I hate when we have those conversations about generational, and I don't even want to put that on Sonny Styles,
Well, let's
right?
talk about his performance then.
But I'm gonna tell you what Sonny Styles, when he showed up at the combine,
Yeah.
bro, we got evidence. Tone, I got evidence of how he walked into the combine. I don't know, maybe you've seen it. Let me show everybody how Sonny Styles walked into the combine. Toot. That's it, Tone. That's part of my evaluation. Tone, the man literally did nothing wrong, Tone.
Yeah.
Tone,
Yes.
when we watch the film, right, it's everything is there. Tone, you said something in the Twitter space today. The man missed one tackle in an entire season, Tone. He missed one tackle. Tone, there was another guy that me and you both were on last year because in the entrance or the opening, you gave me just credit, and I don't want to take all the credit. You were high on Nicky Mawari last year, Tone. Mm-hmm. While everybody else was telling us about Malachi Starks this, Malachi Starks that, everybody was on Starks. You know what Nicky Mawari did at the combine? The same thing Sonny Styles did. That RAS score that everybody's talking, that RAS score. You know what Nicky Mawari scored last year? A 10.
10. Perfect 10.
Perfect 10. Sonny Styles went out there. Oh, y'all talking about Arvell Reese? Oh, y'all talking about Caleb Downs, my two teammates? Well, let me go out here and show y'all something. Y'all like broad jump? Oh, I got it. Y'all like vertical leap? Oh, I got it. Y'all like that 40 time? I'm going to go run the fastest 40 time out of any linebacker in the draft. Tone, 6'5", 245. One missed tackle again in the entire season. We're not talking about the first half of the season. Like Arvell Reese, great opening first 4, 5, 6 weeks of the season.
Around 6 weeks, yep.
The tail end of the season, kind of a drop off. We're talking about a guy that had one missed tackle. Tone, I can't say enough about Sonny Styles, bro. I don't know, and this is a question, it was all day debate, Tone. There's some people that don't think he's going to make it out the top 10. Hell, we got some people thinking he might not make it out of the top 5, right? Tone, it's hard for me, and I haven't pushed back on anybody, Tone, that has had the opinion of trade back scenario. In a perfect world, I would love that. Tone, after what I've seen, and you've been saying it here the past couple shows, Tone, usually when me and you are really like, we got our eyes on somebody and we stamp them like that, Tone, they've been hitting. All I'm saying, Tone, the trade scenario sounds good. You got, like I said today, and I'll throw it to you, Tone, I don't know. It has to be a package that, again, blows my doors off. It has to be at least a 1 for next season. It has to start with a 2027 first and then add some pieces. Because I'm telling you now, Tone, it's hard for me to imagine Sonny Styles is sitting right there for you at 11. From what the film says and what he just did at this combine, bro, it's hard for me not to be, Tone, you get 10 minutes in the first round. If Sonny Styles is on the board at 11, Tone, I think I let that clock get to about 9 minutes and 45 seconds before I'm turning that card in. But, hey, man, listen, bro, Sonny Styles, he's one of those ones. But generational, Tone, I don't want to, again, I've been arguing with people. I think we throw those labels on people. But I'll say this, Tone, if there's anyone in this draft that looks like he could be generational, it's Sonny Styles.
Mm-hmm. And you want to know what, Lou? First of all, hey, subscribe. It's 33 of y'all in the building. Please hit that subscribe button. Help the channel grow. Y'all see, man, we get passionate about, everything that we speak on. We're trying to get the Dolphins to be the best that they can be without lying to you guys and telling y'all all the positives and sweet nothings. If you come for healthy debates, you come from honesty, y'all are at the right place. Make sure you hit that like button, but hit that subscribe button. hit the notification bell. 33 of y'all in the building. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Shout out to the chat. Lou, I'm a little disappointed, Lou, because you said everything amazing about Sonny Styles, but you missed the number one component why I think everyone should be looking at Sonny Styles as one of them guys, and that is his mindset, his mentality.
You know what, Tom? Well, I can't say everything nice. I had to save some things for you, Tom. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you did, my brother, because I was sold on him with his performance. Graded out perfect. Watch the film. And when I say watch the film, I watch a dude run through a offensive tackle, fight through him, and then hit a running back coming full speed. And that running back go backwards. Sonny Styles don't fall backwards. Sonny Styles fall sideways or he go forward. Tackle is stop when he come in contact with him. But the biggest thing that we have been talking about over here that we need for the Miami Dolphins is culture changers. And how? Dog-like mentality. Mentality. We've been talking about that the whole time. And you go listen to this man at the combine. And when they ask him, because he's good at every position, Will, Mike, Sam, you can play them all. You can even sit him on the rush, outside linebacker if you want to, right? But when they ask him, okay, what position you think you're going to settle in or you're going to play or best fit you at the next level? He said, Mike linebacker. The guy that's calling the plays, getting the guy, the leader of a defense. That's what I'm talking about, mentality. When I say, everyone's not born leaders. They're not born leaders. Someone that welcomes that responsibility, those are the type of people that you say, oh, listen, not only do he bring the physicality, he brings the intangibles. He brings a cerebral approach. It's in between the ears. You got a lot of people that have the physical and you say, see ball, hit ball, and they're amazing for you. You need those kind of people. Do you got a lot of people?
No, Tom, what was that quote that you said earlier in the Twitter space? What did he say about remember when you said something about his leadership? What was that quote again?
His leadership?
You said it earlier in the Twitter space.
I don't remember.
That he said he wanted to go lead people. I thought, wasn't that you that said that?
Yeah. That was saying that, yes. When he went in there, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying like a specific quote. Yes. He literally said, yes, I want to lead people. I want to be the guy that people follow. That's what I feel like I fit in the best.
That's the mindset right there.
That is what you're looking for. He's welcoming that leadership role. He wants to be the guy to go lead the troops into battle. And the best type of leader is the ones that lead by example. So everything that comes out their mouth, they can back it up with actions. There's a saying, actions speak louder than words. His do. And I'm going to tell you, look at Sonny Styles. He's not the raw type guy. But he's a leader. He have that mentality. You put on that film, he's seeking destroy. He's trying to inflict pain. Always make the right decisions, getting his people lined up. When you have a coach on the field, that is so much of an advantage that people don't understand. Those are the things that take defense from good to great. Take a player from good to great. The small nuances, the things that you can't coach and you can't teach. Because we always said, put the production on the field, players have to execute. And we can't put that on coaches. But you know how you can benefit? By having a coach on the field. A field general that everyone looks up to and respects.
I cannot believe CCRR is in here talking about Sonny Styles is the second best linebacker on his team. Bro, if you think Arvell Reese is better, now again, and Arvell Reese,
he's more of an edge anyway.
He's more of an edge anyway, right? Or especially in the NFL, I think that's primarily where they're going to use him. But Tone, regardless, if you think Arvell, and he's a good player, bro, a solid player, don't get me wrong, he's not better than Sonny Styles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, CCR, that's your opinion. I can't tell you you're wrong. Well, no, yeah, you're wrong. Well, again, I can't change your opinion, but no, he's better than Arvell Reese. It just is what it is. He's more impactful. He gives you more things than Arvell Reese can. I'm sorry. Yep. Just from being the green dot alone, Tone.
Green dot.
Just from being that alone, he gives you more than Arvell Reese. He's, Tone, what you were just saying, he's literally the coach on the field. Right? And he's welcoming it, bro. He wants the challenge. I know Dave said it the other day, too, listening to Sonny Styles in one of his interviews. Bro, look at how he graded out. Look at the film, what the film tells you. And Dave is the one that pointed it out when he said, when they asked him what could he get better on or things that he could, and again, he was like, oh, in my pass coverage. Even though he's good at that too, he wants to get better. He's not satisfied, Tone. And he's grading out at the top of every statistical category. And he still has the mindset, Tone, that he wants to come out here and get better and better and better. Again, just another mindset. Nah, bro, I'm sorry. Sonny Styles is one of them ones. If there's one person, Tone, that went to that combine with the mindset of, I'm going to perform, I'm going to do everything they ask me and hit a home run, it was Sonny Styles. It's not even close.
Yeah. And listen, whenever you grade out in a 99 percentile, you understand that he's better than 99% of the people that did that came and did what he's done. He's better than 90 in history. Not in this combine, in history. He graded out in 99 percentile. And then you get the production on the field. Those type of players don't come around too often. That is a top level prospect. Those are people, field generals, that you be like, you know what, you could build around that. Possess all of the physical tools and skills, plus the mental with it, and the mentality, leadership is second to nature to him. When it comes to linebackers, there isn't a question who's the best. Now, he put that to sleep. But, it is what it is. I'm just saying, we got to speak from a physical, mental, leadership standpoint. There's no one give you what he's giving you. Now, you have guys like, who I also want to speak about, like the Jacob Rodriguez of the world. He
also made a case. Oh, for sure.
He give you the leadership. He give you the on the field field general, coach on the field. He bring you turnovers. But you're going to tell me I got a guy that could do everything that he can and also is a physical specimen and a freak of nature when it comes to athleticism? Things that you can't coach. Listen, those are guys you take a chance on and say, you know what? That he's worked. When you got the Patrick Willis of the world, he went top 3. He went in the 3rd overall. He was worth it. But there was a couple of people that they were saying that went top 10 that didn't. They wasn't worth that top 10 draft pick. You give me a Sonny Styles at 11, yeah, I think he's gonna prove that he's worth it. I believe that. Now, Lou, you know what?
Well, again, Tone, just think about it from this standpoint. We got Jeff Hafley now, and I've been a guy that has kind of, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I've been shitting on Jeff Hafley, but I can't lie, and Sully for that matter. I'll throw Sully in this point too. What is Green Bay's MO? What has Green Bay always had? Great linebacker play.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Hafley has stated in most of his interviews how much he loves his linebackers. So you mean to tell me, as a first-time head coach of the Miami Dolphins, if there's a possibility to have a 6'5", 245-pound linebacker, green dot linebacker, that can man the middle of your defense for the next 8 to 10 years, you mean to tell me that's not the guy you want to build around?
Let me ask you a question, Lou. That you know what you just said? Green dot. Now we got an all-pro linebacker in our on our team on our roster already, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the green dot guy.
Not the green dot guy.
He's everything that you want in a linebacker except for the cerebral and green dot.
That's a fact.
He got the leadership. He got the leadership qualities. He got the mentality that we're looking for. Not the green dot. Can you imagine pairing him up with Sonny Styles? That's the cornerstone of your defense for years to come. And then Lou, let me throw something out. Now this guy didn't perform, but you want to talk about mentality? Can you imagine getting the Sonny Styles and then let's say in the fourth, we go get a Jacoby Brown?
Jacoby Thomas from Miami.
Jacoby Thomas. I keep on saying Brown. Jacoby Thomas.
Dog, you are set in the middle of your defense with those 3 young D tackles that you got last year with Zach Seiler. Now you put Sonny Styles in the middle, and then you got Jacoby Thomas manning the back end of that. Tone, you want to talk about a physical defense. You want to talk about guys that are looking to inflict pain on the opponent. Bro, I'm telling you now, Tone, that is very, very, again, if you're an offensive coordinator, that would give you headaches trying to figure out matchups and trying to figure out this Dolphin defense. Because there would be a lot of pieces for Jeff Hafley to work with in his first season from a defensive standpoint. Maybe not the overall team, but again, I think the mentality of the team, as much as I kind of shitted on Jeff Hafley, he's a defensive-minded guy. I can't take away his 2 years in Green Bay. Again, he's had some pretty good defenses. If you're telling me that we're going to go more from the speed element, the run and gun kind of attitude with Mike McDaniel to a more physical, defensive-minded football team, Tone, the Jacoby Thomases of the world, the Sonny Styles of the world, get you a hell of a lot closer to building the aspect of the team defensively that I think Jeff Hafley wants to run. Those are 2 guys and a couple other guys that we've already mentioned that can, get a lot. It gets you a lot closer to getting you ultimately what I think Jeff Hafley envisions for this defense. That's 100% fact.
You know what? Bringing those 2 guys in, and then like they just put in the chat, you add a Keontae Scott at slot. You know what goes out the way. Oh, listen, D'Angelo Pond that slot. Forget. Like, do you know what your team go from? You know what go immediate out the window, Lou? Soft.
That soft narrative.
It's gone. I don't even think our players would address it. I think they'll show. Oh, we'll see. Tell you, don't do nothing for me. That was them old team. When we get on the field, I couldn't wait to show you to watch your mouth. Those guys have that type of mentality. You want to talk about changing a culture? Go give me those type of guys. The D'Angelo Ponds, a Sonny Styles, a Keontae Scott, Jacoby Thomas. Go give me those. You give me 2 or 3 of any of those 4. I guarantee you that soft narrative go out the window.
Well, Tone, Michael, I don't want to say it's Desire, but I refuse to call another man Desire. Yeah. But it says, is he Ray Lewis good? Again, I don't like doing things and saying, is he Ray Lewis good? Yeah. Well, for me, Tone, maybe you want to do it. I won't come out and say he's as good as any of those guys. I think he has the potential, though, to get to that level. If he keeps working and the trajectory that he's on, it looks right that he has the potential to do it. Remember Luke Kuechly, Tone? from the Carolina Panthers? That's
Yes,
cerebral.
Luke Kuechly. Oh my
That's
goodness.
cerebral. Never really read the offense. Always in the right position. A playmaker, Tone. Right, Tone. I'll give you a linebacker.
Having the offense sharp, like he already.
He knew what was coming. He was never in a bad position. Tone, I'll give you a linebacker that was kind of big for his size. That actually transitioned from safety to linebacker and is now sitting his happy ass in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Brian Urlacher. Remember him?
Yep, Brian Urlacher.
Brian Urlacher was a safety converted to linebacker. Now sits again in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Size just like Sonny Styles. And he wasn't even as fast as Sonny Styles. But what he had, Tone, the instinctual, he just cerebral, right? He understood the game. Tone, this season, we would break down the film, and me and you backstage, even when we were breaking it down for everybody, but even backstage, we were watching some of the film at time, and we were like, why are our linebackers hesitating?
Yes.
Why are they, the holes are there, all they got to do is fill the gap, and they were just a half second late, or their hesitation, and the running back now is right through the hole. Remember those days, Tone?
Yep.
Go throw on the film at Ohio State and tell me, Tone, you brought up the play against, I think it was Texas or whatever, that you watched, Sonny Styles, at the goal line. Mm-hmm. You want to tell everybody what happened there?
Texas. It was either Texas or Syracuse, whichever one.
Yep.
Whichever one it was, right?
What happened in that scenario?
At the goal line. Running back like he had a clear lane to the touchdown. Sonny Styles come out of nowhere. Stonewalls him. On the goal line. I believe it was 4th down too. That's essentially a turnover on down. I mean a turnover. Because that's a turnover on down. Oh, Illinois, thank you, Dave. Illinois. Now, just coming out, bro. And I'm talking about that's when he hit you, you go back. You don't proceed forward. There is no yards after contact with Sonny Styles. I'm just saying, people like that don't come around often. I seen a question. I'm trying to see where it was. Whether we think he's going. I'm not gonna lie. The Giants might snatch him up at 5. They may. I didn't see nobody slot him going to the Giants. I didn't see no, at least from my standpoint, I didn't see no mock draft marking him at the Giants. I just thought about the prospects that's going to be there and their potential. They need to fix that defense. They got edges. They got them. They got 2 edges in the D tackle. Can you imagine adding the Sonny Styles?
I believe they got 3 edges because, they're probably going to trade Thibodeau or they're looking for Terrell. But as of right now, they got 3 edges.
Yeah. Can you imagine adding the Sonny Styles to Dexter Lawrence?
And Tone, I'm glad you brought up the Giants because I didn't even think about it. But the guy that I wanted to be our head coach, John Harbaugh, you know what he's always had in Baltimore?
I forgot John Harbaugh was thinking about it. Yes, John Harbaugh is there.
Hey, Tone, he's always had elite linebacker play. Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, Roquan Smith. He's always had one of those ones. And now you telling me he just got there to the Giants? That Giant pick, Tone, makes a lot of sense for Sonny Styles.
That may be it. That might, thinking about, dang, Lou, I forgot your boy went over there. Ooh. Yeah, John Harbaugh, he must be was licking his chops at the combine. He was there too. Well, all of them was there. He was licking his chops. Again, listen, 34 y'all in the building. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Help grow the channel. Subscribe. Help get us at least to 810. I think we were at 806 or something like that. Help get the channel to 810. If we get 4 subscribers today, we will be greatly appreciated. I mean, it will be greatly appreciated, especially for me and my co-host and everyone else part of the channel. But yeah, Lou. So with all that being said, yes, I have to be realistic. We have to be realistic. If you think, I don't know if he's slot at 11. All I'm saying is, in a trade back scenario, the only reason that I'm like, no, I'm not trading back. Give me Sonny Styles there. I'm not trading back from 11. You have an opportunity to get a guy like that, you pick him up. So,
no, I'm with you. I'm definitely with you. Now, again, Tone, now, even if Sonny Styles is there, though, if someone blows me away and let's say says, hey, I'll give you a 2027 first uh, and a second and a third to move up, right?
Mm.
And I'm looking at, and now I got a first, 2 firsts next year, two
Yeah.
seconds this year, and 4 thirds in this draft. Again, I'd
I,
probably look at
did
that
I?
and take more of the players because there are some other guys that we mentioned
Hey,
that
Lou.
you could still get, but I'm still gonna have that conversation, Tom.
Yes, for
You
sure,
see
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
And then guess what? You pivot to Jacob Rodriguez.
Absolutely, or Hill Jr., like the kid you said,
Anthony
right?
Hill. Yeah,
Anthony,
it
like
depends on how far you, because I
there's
think
players, yeah.
I think yeah, it depends on how far you go back, because in order to get that amount of compensation, you're looking at least 12 to 15 slots moving down. So I don't know if Anthony Hill Jr. makes it, especially after his performance at the combine. But yeah, give me Anthony Hill Jr. Yes, sir. You pivot to Anthony Hill or Jacob Rodriguez, and you pair them up with, like I said, a D'Angelo Pons, a Keontae Scott, a Jacoby Thomas. You go give me guys like that, and you're changing, man. The mindset of this defense is different. So, but yeah, um, that'd be a great consolation prize if we were not able. Because I don't think he's gonna be there. I'm be honest. I don't think he's gonna be there. What do you mean, Lewis? That's my trade. Oh, okay, cool. But listen, um, we just had to point it out. I think he had amazing combine, but man, yeah, I listen. I would love to have him on this team.
Oh, I would love to have him on this team. I know we're getting kind of close to the end of the show, right? Depending on, whatever. But Tony,
Yeah.
I want to ask you, Sonny Styles has a brother.
Yeah.
You mentioned that we've already had 2 days of the combine, Tone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right before we kind of came onto the show, Lorenzo Styles ran a 4.28
Yeah.
from the DB position, 6'1",
Yeah.
195, Tom. I don't know if you broke any film down. I'm gonna be honest,
No.
I haven't really done any homework on him.
No.
But Tone, just from the speed alone, and with the size, 6'1", 195, 4.28. Tone, what you think?
I'm not gonna lie. 4.28 at you know what? Let me see if I can put some up on him. 4.28. What is his measurements? That's what I need.
They say he's 6'1", 195.
6'1", running a 4.28. I gotta go look up the film. But just 6'1", 4.28, 195. If he's a willing tackler, I gotta look him up. But 4.28 is very intriguing. Very intriguing. You could teach technique, like I say, you could teach technique. You could not teach size, and I would love to see his measurables. What is his broad jump or his vertical as well? But at a 4.2, obviously he turned heads. He turned heads. I don't think anyone was coming in here talk about him as a prospect before today.
Mm-hmm.
But after the day, I think a lot of people are going to pay a lot of attention to him. Like, for real.
Oh, listen, I see Ali in the chat. Ali, can you write us, put something in the chat, give us, your assessment? Because, listen, Ali is an Ohio State fan, Tom. Before we go, because I know I'm going to do research on them as well. But, Ali, I don't know if you want to write some things in the chat, maybe give us a little breakdown of what you think about Lorenzo Styles. Obviously, he played for y'all's team.
And I see Dave, he say
he was a converted wide receiver from Notre Dame.
I think he's fast. Here go Ali right here. He said, I think he's fast. I just think he is not consistent enough in coverage. Okay, if he ain't got the coverage skill, I don't need that. And then Steve said, Tony, he didn't play much. He played a lot of special teams. Oh, there you have it. So
you have it. So later round,
seven round,
right?
7-round project. Yeah. 7-round project.
Yeah. Listen, hell, if you were able to get Sonny Styles from what Steve and Ollie's opinion is maybe he don't even get drafted, Tone. And if you bring his brother in as a UDFA, you just bring him in. I mean, hell,
Special teams.
worst
I
case
told y'all
scenario,
we got to build the special teams.
Tone, that's your gunner right there. Worst case scenario.
Oh yeah, gunner for sure, hands down. Yeah. We'll teach you, we'll develop you, but yeah, gunner. So we'll listen. But I don't too much know anything about him to say, whether I should draft him or not. I'm not going to sit up here and act or pretend like I did any film work on him, did any homework on him, nothing. I haven't looked him up, so no. But yeah, I know one thing: out of 428, you could be a gunner on this team, especially if you don't get drafted. Undrafted, yeah. Just go ahead and sign this contract right here. Bring you in a UDFA,
Yeah.
and we'll
there
work
goes
with
Dade right there. Dade saying he had a kick return touchdown too. I guess.
Oh, did he? Dade said that. Had a kick return to. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not spending no fifth round. Billy Batson on no kick returner. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But I would 7th round, maybe UDFA. Yeah. We lost our 4-3 gunner safety too. Okay, Steve. Shout out. But yeah, Lou. What about same? I'm quite sure you under the same thing, under the same mindset as me. Like we.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure.
We'll see what's up. But yeah. But anything else before we get up out of here, man?
I'll say this, Tone, don't let that wine get you tonight. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I heard wine can get you in a little trouble. Now for everybody, I wouldn't know nothing about it. I'm more of that yak connoisseur. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yak connoisseur.
Hey, Tone, can I get my shit off?
Go ahead.
I'm just saying. Hey, Tone, I'll be on that yak, dog. I'll be on that. No, hey, Tone, but listen, it's been a great show. This has been our film break, or not film breakdown, but kind of our first 2 days of the NFL Combine breakdown. It was a great show. I enjoyed it. And yeah, pretty much that's all I got tonight, man.
Yeah, and hey, come back around Monday. We're going to have a full recap of the Combines. I believe the last day is Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. So we will have all the prospects, and then we give a better assessment of guys that we think may fit, the Dolphins, and guys that we think that Sully and Hafley should be looking for and bringing in as, team building. I said this before, I'm going to say it again. This draft right here is going to tell me about your team building skills. Because outside of Sonny Styles, who else? Outside of Sonny Styles, Caleb Downs, Fernando Mendoza. There aren't Jordan Love. There aren't too many prospects that be like, oh yeah, they're top 10 no matter what. So this is all about your scouting and your team building. So let's see. Mike Gore, I see you, Steve. Hey, Sully, you're on the clock. I got to go back and put Sully, you on the clock. But well, Lou, if you ain't got anything else, hey man, you know to do. Get us about it. Hey, listen, before we do that, 27 of y'all still in the building. Subscribe, people. Subscribe. Help grow the channel. Hit that like button, and hit that notification bell. We go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Obviously, you know what kind of content you get. And if you over here, if you like it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And yeah, man. But Lou, get us out of here, my brother.
Hey, you know what it is. It's going to be short tonight. It's the Blitz Pickup. We'll see y'all Wednesday. For your boy, for my brother. Be safe tonight. Throw up them wine glasses for my brother, man. No, I ain't going to put his business out. But do your thing. We'll see y'all Monday at 8. Y'all know what it is. Sonny Styles. Bang, 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 bang.
You must always improve yourself a day in and day out.
Yeah, the gated community. Listen to them.
We out of here, yo.